Good morning, sir. I am Neo James C. Valoria from Base Marie to Antares. In this video, I will answer our CO4 in Mach 2 lecture about lathe machine operate. So, task 1 is explain how do you operate a lathe machine. So, I will start answering now. So, I am in the middle of answering my CO4 about lathe machine operate. So task 1, explain how do you operate a lathe machine. Task 2, explain the safety precaution when operating a lathe machine. So here is my answer. So explain how do you operate a lathe machine. So basically when operating a lathe machine, first things first. So we need to set the tools, set the lathe machine ready, and work on your workpiece. So a lathe machine is one of the most important machine tools which is used in the metalworking industry. So it is very popular in the metalworking industry. So it operates on the principle of a rotating workpiece and a fixed cutting tool. So on operating a lathe machine, first check the wires and then power, and then make it sure that all set before power it on. So when operating a lathe machine, always use the specific tools to have a precise access offsets in order to cut properly. So be open also to manual speed, so you have to know when to slow and when to fast. And when finished, always turn down the power source. So that's how you operate a lathe machine. So it has also a levers that move backward, forward, like that, something like that. So you need to know all of it before you will using a lathe machine. So explain the safety precaution when operating a lathe machine. So safety precaution is everywhere when we are at risk, or our life is at risk. So when using machine, our life is at risk. So the first one is wear appropriate safety glasses as objects will fly off the work. So wear safety glasses. Number 2, make sure entanglement hazards are removed. For example, lost clothing, jewelries. If your personal protective equipment is not that fit, so you need to fit it and tie back and confine long hair. So the fourth one is keep the floor free from obstructions or slip hazards. Make sure the lathe has a start and stop button within easy to reach of the operator. So make sure also that the lathe machine has a emergency stop button, or the e-stop. Follow job specifications of the speed, feed, and depth of cut for the materials being torn. Secure and clamp the piece being worked, and proper adjust of tools and tool rest. Remove chuck wrench immediately when you are done adjusting the chuck. Remove it before turning it on. And do not put tools on the lathe bed because it will make you at risk of your life. And shut off power supply to the motor before removing accessories. So when you are planning to remove the accessories of the lathe machine, you need to turn it off first for your safety. So when cleaning, use a vacuum brush or rake to remove cuttings after the lathe has stopped moving. So when you are planning to clean the lathe machine, so you need first to power it shut down and it don't move. So keep your workplace clean. Keep it always neat. Keep floor around lathe clean and free of oil and grease. So that's all the task 1 and task 2. So task 3 and task 4. Explain why risk assessment is important before operating a lathe machine. So risk assessment is important before operating a lathe machine because Lathe machine is powered by electricity, and it is a machinery that moves and has risk or has hazards that can cause injury to the operator or to the person surrounding it. So risk assessment is very important to lessen the injuries, or machinery safety is important because moving machinery can cause injuries in a variety of ways. So the worst is it can kill us or damage our life. So machine risk assessments are done to reduce the harm of the equipment and provide protection as much as possible. So risk assessment also makes the operator aware of what he or she will do during operating a lathe machine, and also it is associated with the safety precautions during operating a lathe machine. So that's why risk assessment is very important to before operating a lathe machine to reduce injury. Task 4. Explain the function of the following parts of lathe machine. So the first one is the tool post functions. So a tool post is part of a lathe machine that holds the cutting tool securely during machining operations. So its function is to hold the cutting tool securely during machining operations. So also it spins a block of material when abrasive, cutting, or deformation tools are applied to the block. The second one is the tail stock function. Its function is to secure and support the free end of our workpiece while it is being machined. So a tailstock ensures the workpiece's longitudinal rotary axis is held steady and fixed precisely parallel to the lathe bed. The third one, letter C, the chock function. So lathe chock's function is to accurately clamp a workpiece on a lathe for turning operations, or can be used on an indexing fixture for milling operations. So for manual chocks, it is used for manual just it is open or close the jaws by a screw or a pinion. But for the power lathe chocks, it is used pneumatic, hydraulic, and electricity to close the jaws. So that's all my answer to CO4 about the how do you operate a lathe machine and its safety precautions and different parts of it. So this is my answer. Thank you.